Imagine this, midnight, had a few drinks, feeling really hungry, walk past a kebab shop and think, I might just have one of those. But then you think, oh, the grease, the fat, the nitrates in the meat, the sodium. You're probably not thinking that, but I would be. So I'm going to show you a really healthy version of the British kebab. Most people like a glass of wine when they're cooking. When I'm doing Moroccan food, I love my mint tea. So what you do is you just get fresh mint out of your garden and you put it in a cup with some boiling water, and I like to sweeten it with some local honey. Just use a little bit, put it in, stir it around. It is absolutely gorgeous and a lot healthier than a glass of wine. Okay, let's start with the meat. Lamb is my favorite meat. Actually very, very good for you. It's a very clean meat as well. You can buy it anywhere. Just make sure it's really, really good quality. So here we go. I have been marinating big chunks and uneven chunks of lamb, diced lamb, in some fabulous Moroccan spices. This is what I really love about Morocco. In November 2009, I went to Marrakesh. Absolutely adored walking through the markets and seeing these pyramids of spices, the different colors and how vibrant it was, and the smells were just great. So I was really interested in Moroccan cooking then. So we're going to do a Moroccan style kebab. So we have our lamb, and we've just diced really small slices of onion, and we're just going to fry these both very gently together until it's cooked. These chunks of lamb should only take about 5 minutes, okay? Then we're going to dress it with some different lettuce leaves, some pomegranate seeds. Now what was really fantastic, the hotel we stayed at just off the souk in Marrakesh actually had fresh pomegranates growing in the tree, and the lady who served us breakfast would just go and pick one from a tree, cut it open, tap all the seeds out on our wonderful fresh crepes with apricots in the morning. It was amazing. So add a little bit of that flavor to your kebab. And then we're going to add some cashew nuts. You can use pistachio nuts as well, but I prefer the taste of cashew nuts, so you could do that. We're going to have two different dips with this. One is just going to be a minted non-dairy yogurt dip. We're going to be using soya yogurt, okay? And then we're going to spice it up with a little bit of a very hot salsa. We've got two different types of chilies that we've chopped up here. Some onion, really simple, just wedges of lemon we're going to squeeze on it, fresh tomatoes and coriander, okay? So we'll get it all cooking up and all together, put it together and show you again. Okay, we'll use a little bit of rapeseed oil in cooking. Why we use rapeseed oil is it's half the saturated fat of olive oil, has a higher smoking point, so it does make it healthier. Also has 10 times the amount of omega-3s than olive oil, so all over it's a good healthy oil to use. Just a little bit, that's all you need. We have our onions and we have our lamb and a little bit of oil in there, and we're just going to gently fry this off for about 5 minutes. Right, here we go. This is all finished now. This has taken about 6 minutes. What's wonderful, the smell is just amazing. It's just gorgeous. The onions have caramelized slightly in with the spices and the juices from the meat and the little bit of oil that's in there. It's just going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you wanted a vegetarian option for this, what you could do is big chunks of tofu that you marinate in the spices. You might want to put them on a skewer and then just gently grill those, because the tofu pieces would break up in a pan. So that would be a lovely vegetarian option, but this lamb is looking fantastic. Okay, we're going to make the minted yogurt dip. We're using dairy-free yogurt. If you wanted to use, you know, regular yogurt, you could do. I really love the flavor of the dairy-free yogurt. So we just have yogurt, and we've chopped fresh mint. Mix all that together. Surprisingly, just like that, tastes fantastic. But if you want to add a little bit of a Moroccan flavor to it, you can use some lovely mixed spices, typical Moroccan spices, the cumin, the cinnamon, the coriander, the ginger, the turmeric, and just sprinkle that on. Mix that through. Now you can use this as a dip for crudité vegetables, or you can put it straight on the kebab as well. The other dip we're going to make is a spicy salsa. Okay, we've chopped some red onion, and we have some coriander. We have some chopped tomatoes. We're going to squeeze some lemon juice in here. Right. Now, you can add as many chilies as you like. It's completely up to you. I guess it depends what time in the morning it actually is that you want to be eating this. But if you're serving it with friends, what you could do is let them choose their own, make a variety so it's not gonna, you know, they're not gonna not want to eat the food. I am going to do a mixture of red and green peppers. These ones aren't blow your head off spicy, but enough to give it a bit of a kick, okay? I'm going to chop those a little bit more actually, and then we'll add those in. Okay, finely chopped, mixed chili peppers, the green and the red, going to give it a lovely, lovely flavor. Fantastic salsa. You don't have to save this for a kebab. You could have this just with any type of grilled meat, fish, or tofu. This is just beautiful. Wonderful for al fresco. If you're having a barbecue, you could just have such a selection of salads, grilled meats, and pita breads. We are using a wheat-free pita made of brown rice flour. Typical pitas are wheat, but I don't use any sort of wheat. So we're just going to cut that in half. Whoops, stop. We have our lovely fresh pita. We just heated it up in the oven. Just sort of pops it open, makes it nice and moist. We're going to put some fresh salad in the bottom. A few cashew nuts, pomegranate seeds. Put a little bit of salsa in here. And lovely lamb on top. Look at that. That looks fabulous. And we'll top it with the yogurt dip. There we go. That looks absolutely fantastic. Super.